For me, tension shows up with urgency, deadlines, rushing, trying to get it all done, too much noise, and too much stimulation. My jaw tightens, my shoulders and hips brace. I can feel my body go on high alert. When I get overstimulated, all of a sudden everything feels like too much. It's like time speeds up, and I literally cannot handle one more thing. If you're able to continue functioning, even though you feel overwhelmed, irritable, or on the edge inside, this video is for you. Because this isn't just stress. This is your nervous system bracing for impact. It's perceiving pressure, urgency, and demands as threat. I want to name something important early because overwhelm doesn't look the same for everyone. I've spent years talking to thousands of people on the crisis line, and I've seen two very different types of nervous system patterns. There are people whose overwhelm is loud. When they feel anxious or overloaded, it shows up as panic, emotional flooding, shutdown, and crisis. It's outward, it's obvious, and most other people can see that they are struggling. And then there's another group. These are the people who learned early that composure and holding it all together kept them safe. So instead of falling apart when things get overwhelming, they adapted. They stay productive. They stay alert. They keep moving. Their bodies stay tight, hypervigilant, and constricted. From the outside, it looks like they're managing really well. But inside, they feel overwhelmed, irritable, numb, and stuck. This video is for the second group. Not because one group is better than the other, but because this group often goes unseen, misunderstood, and deeply shamed. And because I'm a part of the second group. I'm someone who can hold it all together and keep moving forward. And from the outside, I probably look calm and capable. But inside, my body is tight, alert, and always scanning. Everything feels urgent, like I can't slow down without something falling apart. And this isn't being calm, it's containment. And the first thing I usually notice isn't panic. It's actually irritation. I get snappy, short, impatient, almost like when your blood sugar drops. My body heats up, I start sweating, I notice my heart rate increases, and then my thoughts start to race and ruminate. And what I've learned is that irritation is not a personality flaw. It's a capacity alert. It's my body saying, this is too much right now. And what I've noticed in myself and the other women that I work with is that this usually unfolds in a pattern. First, I feel the tightness and tension in my body, the urgency and restlessness, and I continue to push through. Then the irritation begins to build. Everything feels loud and overwhelming. I can feel myself getting overstimulated. And then eventually I either explode or I escape. And then my body collapses. I sit or lay down for a moment to collect myself, and I kind of go blank. I feel disconnected. And then it's hard to mobilize. And then the guilt sets in. Why do I need space? Why can't I just handle this better? What's wrong with me? My body moves from alert to overload to shutdown. This is the pattern I see in myself and so many other women. And when this happens, I don't think my nervous system is overloaded. I start believing that I'm too sensitive and that I need to be better at stress management and that I need to fix myself or find better strategies to optimize myself in my life. I turn in on myself like I'm the problem. And that just ends up adding pressure to a system that's already maxed out. And the women that I resonate with and see myself in are high achieving, capable, sensitive women, caretakers, mothers, overgivers, women whose worth has been shaped by what they can provide to others and how well they can anticipate needs. They're highly attuned to energy and completely exhausted by it. They're holding it all together, but then the cracks begin to show. More irritation, more exhaustion, and more confusion. I want to challenge the idea that you need to do more, be better, or optimize yourself or your life. This isn't a productivity problem. It's not a motivation problem. It's a relationship with your body problem. These patterns were installed early, and your nervous system learned how to survive, and it got very good at it. Anxiety didn't disappear, it adapted. Embracing kept you safe once, so there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. These are old nervous system patterns that have been playing out for a very long time. But the path forward is not about forcing yourself to calm down. It's learning the language of the body and learning to interpret the signals and sensations your body is using to communicate with you. This is about building rapport and trust with yourself, just like you would in any type of relationship, by asking questions and listening deeply to build a more secure and trusting relationship with ourselves and our body. Because your nervous system begins to soften when it knows that it doesn't have to work so hard for you to listen. And the truth is, you are not broken. Your body has been doing its absolute best to protect you. The tension, the urgency, the bracing, those aren't failures. They're signals. And when you start listening instead of pushing through, something begins to soften. Nothing needs to be forced because you need time, space, and repetition to build true trust. And that's because cultivating a secure relationship with yourself and your body and learning to speak its language is when everything begins to shift. And if you'd like to go deeper into what your body might be trying to communicate to you, go down and download my free resource, the Body Signal Decoder. It helps you learn to speak the language of the body. And if you'd like to feel supported in community, check the link down below for the Alignment Lab. It's a safe space for women to come together and establish a more secure relationship with self. Take care, everybody. I will catch you on the next one.